We turn all our favorite recipes into Thermomix guided recipes. So I've added this one to our Cookie Do guided recipe content, and you can download it from our blog. So I'm just going to go through and show you how simple it is to make. The first thing I do is I'm just getting some of my sweet potato all chopped up, ready to go on my air fryer tray. I'm putting some spices on here. You can use whatever spices you like, but I have suggestions in the recipe. I've sprayed it with some olive oil and I'm just stirring it around so that I can make sure that all my little bits of sweet potato are all covered. The next thing I do is pop that into our air fryer and give it a good toast. The next steps are to weigh my red lentils. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting a bowl on top of my Thermomix and I'm going to weigh my red lentils into this bowl because we want to wash them before we start to cook them. After weighing them correctly, the next thing we're going to do is pop them into a sieve or a colander and just give them a really good rinse under the tap. The first thing though, I'm just going to check to make sure that there's no little stones or debris in there that shouldn't be there, and then give them a wash. Now we're starting to get on with our dal recipe. The first thing I'm going to do is put a couple of cloves of garlic into my Thermomix, and then I'm going to add some ginger. Now I keep my ginger in the freezer, so I find it easier to grate the ginger straight into my Thermomix. I use a little hand plane grater and grate that in. Next, we're just going to add a little touch of oil into our Thermomix, and then we can get on with the first part of cooking. So first step is to pop the lid on and give it a chop so that we make sure that all our garlic is chopped up fine, and then we're going to add some spices. We set that to cook for a couple of minutes, and while we're doing that we're going to get the rest of our ingredients ready. In this recipe you can choose to use tomato paste and water, or you can use tin tomatoes. If you've got a really good quality tin tomatoes like I have, then you could use that. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting my tomatoes and my coconut cream into my Thermomix bowl. I'm popping the lid on and my simmering basket on top of the lid and starting the cooking process. Once the time is up, you'll see that the dal is cooked perfectly. The next thing you do is you add your spinach. Now I've only got frozen spinach at the moment because that's all I have in the fridge, but you could use fresh or frozen, and I'm adding my cooked sweet potato that I've taken out of my air fryer. All we have to do now is fold that through and serve. If you're like me and need a touch of chili, you can just use a little squirt of sriracha. Easy. If you get the chance to give this one a try, let us know what you think. Happy Thermomixing!